Hello, my name is David H. And what I would like to do today is kind of an experiment. Now, mind you, at no time have I ever claimed to be a professional or a master. I'm a beginner, just like you, just like anybody else. But I have this idea to do the Northern Lights. Now, I've never been to Alaska. I've never personally seen the Northern Lights, only images and pictures and things that I have in my mind. So basically, this is if we mess it up and it's a wash, no big deal. We'll learn from it. And if it comes out okay, then great. So this is kind of see where it goes, see what we can do. And I hope it inspires you a little bit to maybe encroach a different comfort zone or paradigm in your artistic creativity. Maybe go in another direction, or at least find something to help bring a positive impact to where you are right now. So what I want to do is I want to start off with my translucents, um, Prussian blue, thin down like we do the magic white. Just kind of put it on there, get it on there a little bit here and there. Also, some of our blue green that I like using water. Those of you that have been following and subscribed, you understand what I'm talking about. And my colors, the colors that I like the most. And we want some of the alizarin crimson. That's a little thinner than I like it. It's almost wet. But we'll see where it goes. And also, I'd like to do some Viridian green, just straight Viridian, no phthalo blue. And we got to be careful here because, green and red make brown. And we don't really want brown in our sky. Brown or green. I mean, as far as putting like yellow from a sunset and trying to put it in a pretty blue sky just isn't going to work. It's going to turn green. Let's drag our colors down. Get them in the canvas here a little bit. Drag these colors down. Back and forth, kind of smear them in. And here we'll kind of have to do I don't know, like a liquid clear, so to speak, because we wanted a wet on wet effect. The paints blend and mix a little better when you do a wet on wet. So let me get my favorite reducer here, charcoal lighter fluid. Because it is a petrol oil base. And we'll kind of just apply it over the whole canvas here. Hopefully it doesn't take too much out of my spray painted black canvas. Yeah, we just need to get a little bit of wet on that side. Not too bad. There we go. Okay, so now we have a wet canvas. And we have our underlying colors. And at the horizon line, I want to start off maybe with a fan brush, I guess. About a medium size, fairly stiff fan brush. Like so. And let's grab some titanium white. And we want to make a sort of a horizon line across our canvas. And get us a blending brush. Now we're not going to really do clouds this time because we want more of the focus concentration on the northern lights. You pep it up. And I think we should use a 1 inch like round tip brush like this with some titanium white. And from here, kind of just swirl our colors. Hopefully we can pick up colors that are in there and make them arch a little bit like this. See how it picked up the blue underneath? We need our brush, get some titanium white. And from here, we'll go this way. See what we get. We should get reds and purples and But we didn't get as much red and pink out of it as I wanted to. We got some. Not really what I was looking for. So let's try a different technique and go with those same colors. Let's put them on there like this. See how that works out for us. Well, that's a little better. Nothing like I imagined. So here's a good learning aspect. You cannot do this with acrylic paints, but if you get to a point to where it's messed up beyond repair, get you some thinner on a rag and delete it just like that. All gone. Try again. Can't do that with acrylic paint, that's for sure. So now, here we go, back to clean canvas. Now we can start again with something. I'm thinking Russian blue in the sky. I'm not far beyond a mess up and a mistake, and that just didn't do it for me. What I had in my mind and what came out on the canvas just wasn't grabbing it for me. So we start all over. We have a new spot and a new day and try something different. I have no pre plan of this. I'm just utilizing what's here. Now we're using the blue green, my favorite water effect. Getting that on there. See if we can make something come out of that mess. All right. We're going to go with our fan brush and titanium white. Our brush. Now let's see what it is we're gonna make out of this. Yeah, we go. Something across the sky there. Maybe add some highlights. Mix those in, fluff them around a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Let's maybe take a little bit of that alizarin crimson. Blush has escaped. There. Take some of the alizarin crimson. Kind of throw a little bit down here on the bottoms. Mix with that blue. And then once again, our fluffies. That's that's a good effect. Smooth out the bottoms. There we go. That looks really fantastic. All right, so we're on our way back to our fan brush, titanium white. And we just kind of want some crisscrosses here. Wipe off our brush. Back. Yeah, it gives us some waves, some peaks. Maybe get us some white water here. Here is some nice bright white caps. They're fun to do and they're nice to make, but you can overdo it really easy. You start getting happy about it and putting them in there, and then all of a sudden there's too many, and it doesn't have that look of realism. Here we go. We're looking pretty good. So I say we do some sand color. Get us a little touch of thinner, just a touch. Wake up our paint here. Kind of thin it down a little bit. Because we want to get to our waves, but don't want to take away from them. And mix us some white in there. Get us some different sand colors. Here we have a rather sandy beach. And that black line underneath the waves, you want to leave that because that's the shadows of the crashing waves. So that's a good thing you want there. Now we want to take some dark black or so. Black with maybe some dark brown. Some of the sand color. And we want to start at our shadow and pull outward because we want to simulate that wave water as they crash and go back. Always leaves darker sand, the wet sand. And get our blending brush, pull it down and out, give it that dark look. Back and forth, blend it in. There we go. Nice dark spots in the beach. How about we get our palette knife and do some of our favorites, rocks. Get some browns and black and sap green. Mix it together, but kind of leave it marbled. Let's put one here. Maybe a bigger one here. Little one there. Okay, now some yellow. Sap green, cadmium yellow, sap green. Little white, little touch of white. Give it some color there. Color on our rocks. And now we take a fan brush. Move it off. Get some titanium white. Load it in that brush pretty good. Just make some water here. Like the water's come up and filled around it. Back out to the ocean. There's a little bit of that watercolor in here. And let's see, how about we give maybe some splashes, like it hit and splashed up. There, that's looking pretty good. I say we made a decent effort out of something that was potentially wrong or misfit. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe.